Hey everybody, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this late evening for you, as I promised you, I will have an inbox review. It'll be a fast review, not very well detailed, but I think I get the picture of my Italeri 148 scale C130J or C5 Hercules. Okay, I opened up the kit and looked at it, and it's nothing more than 1985 release of the Testors 148 scale. Those of you at that era of time can remember back in 1983, no, it was 85, that Testors brought out their 148 scale Hercule. It was a Vietnam version. And it was probably one of the most expensive plastic kits out there at the time. I think it had a price tag of $50 on it back in 1985. By 1985, the top shelf price for a model back then was $20. You got a very good top shelf kit for $20, but for $30 more, you got a 148 scale Hercule. You don't get those nowhere. Okay, this kit here, this will be my second rodeo with this kit. The first one I built was back in 1985. And I believe about 7, 8 years ago, or maybe a little longer, I'd done a restoral a rebuild of that kit, of that model. It was restored because I had it hanging from the ceiling and it fell down and hit the floor and busted. And so I decided to go ahead and make a restoration video out of it. It came out pretty successful. I've got that in my big storage out there. And so I went and got this Hercule. Here's the instructions that comes with it. It has different languages on there. There's multi-languages: English, France, Spanish, Germany, you name it. And the back here is the old-fashioned way. Anything missing, cut it out, send it in the mail. Why do that? Just email them. Okay, the big instructions is your parts. There's your parts bruise right there. But also it has the first step of the construction is at the top of the cockpit floor. It tells you how to put the seats, it shows you how to put the seats in and stuff. Okay, there's not very many steps in this thing to complete this model. We'll see how many steps it is. I should have prepared this. Huh. There's only 10 steps to this. There's a lot of parts, not that many parts. Okay, after you complete step 1, which is the assembly of your landing gear, box well, and also your pilot's compartment, as I showed you a while ago. You've seen this a couple seconds ago. I'm just trying to go with the sequence of the instructions. Okay, step 2. It's the flight deck, not flight deck, but the cargo deck. It's like a module. And of course, you got your fuselage preparation you got to do. You got to put ribs in it, ribbing in there. All the internal structures that's got to be constructed on this step right here. And it's followed over by step 5 to 7 is the buttoning of the fuselage, the installation of the undercarriage. This was a nice kit. I went and bought this out at the hobby shop. I said, what the hell, I'm going to buy this. On step 8 to the left, that's it. 8 to 10 is what you see is what you get. The completion of the assembly. You guys can pause that on your computer if you want to take a good depth view and take a look at it longer. That's what I do. I watch these inbox reviews, If I want to see the instructions, I'll stop, I'll put it on pause and look at it. Get a better idea, a better view of what you're looking at. Okay, here's the paint schedule. Now, the good folks on Italeri gave you 3 different deliveries, 2 different liveries on this thing, paint schedule wise. I kind of like this this medium green and dark green. That's on the English version, what the English used on the United Kingdom. That's pretty good. I've never seen a Hercule painted like that, but heck, it's 21st century. You can paint them like a candy cane nowadays, it'll still look good. Okay, that's on the first delivery. On the second delivery, it calls for 3 different paint schedules. Not paint schedules, but 3 different colors. It has a medium gray and a dark gray, 2 different grays. Medium dark gray. Of course, you got that that medium green. Again, you can pause your computer and study the delivery paint schedule on this. I wasn't gonna do that. I said, no, I like the marine version, which is the last delivery they give you. I was wrong. They gave you, there's 4 deliveries, not 3. Now, on livery number 4, the paint schedule follows medium gray and dark gray. This is the one I'm going to do right here. You got black on the tail. We got like a gray there, another gray, which is a medium gray, dark gray. What kind of paint are we going for? Okay, you got flat light gray. That's on the bottom. On the fuselage sides, you've got dark gray. And gold gray. You got flat gold gray. Negros is your black. Is your vertical stabilizer, your fan, your rudder. Of course, up here you got dark gray, you got light gray, and actually it's 3-tone grays you got on there. This is United States Marines. Now I saw this livery on here while I was watching the Titan submarine. Went down the Titanic when they called for Hercules, those solar buoys down there. I saw one taking off all the way from St. John's, Newfoundland, and this color delivery right here. So this one I'm going to be doing, which ain't too difficult. So it's going to be it'll be dark gold gray on top, over dark gray, and the flat gold grays at the bottom. So it's pretty simple. Deconformation lines not feathered in like you and everybody. I think it's all demarcation. Yeah, it is. It's all straight. So it's got to be masked. No problem. This is a big model. Okay, that completes the instructions. I'm going to take a look at these sprues here. This baggie right here contains the fuselage and fuel tank half. This is big. I can remember you can stick your whole fist to the back end of this thing. No fooling. I've done it before. Now, this thing here, one thing I like about this Hercules, since they got a lot more going nowadays than they had about 40 years ago, or 42 years ago, where it was this thing first came out. This is an old kit. This is over 40 years old. And what they did is use the same molding. They press the same mold. Only thing they give you different on the original kit is the propellers. I've never seen propellers like that before. 5, 6 blades and all curled over. And we'll see those in the screws. So this screw here contains your front and left front fuselage shells. This is your back, and this the front end glues in right about here. This is half the fuel tank right here. Now this is a pretty good sized model. A guy who really can go out all the way in this thing. Man, here's the other fuel tank half here. Okay, so you got two fuel tanks in this baggie right here, and the fuselage has front and rear. This decal's colossal. It's huge. It's a big sheet. Heck, the sheet's almost as big as the box. Feature peepers in these bad boys. A lot of stenciling stuff going on there. And I love those wing walks up there. That'll save you a lot of time, fellas, when you put those wing walks on there. That's going to be the spice of the kit. Because what I did in my Hercule, what I did in my old Testors, I sprayed the whole airplane black. Then I used pinstripe tape when you get out of AutoZone somewhere. And I use those as maskings for your wing walks. When the plane was completely painted, just pull the tape off and got wing walks. But I like this here, the decals here. These are nice. And they're cut for different liveries. I like that English right there. So here's the decal I'll be using right here. For God's sakes, you guys get one of these kits. Don't throw these decals away. Never throw decals away. I got big boxes full of decals. I've seen guys take decals and throw them away. So, man, you're full of money soon part of doing that, but you can save those decals. That decal's going to another kit or something. Okay, we got the fuselage rear halves and front halves all revealed already. Screw number 2 in this baggie. Here's what I'm talking about. This screw here contains the propellers, the engine nacelles, the wheel hubs, internal structures, the ribbing inside that fits the rear of your fuselage. And there's those air screws right there, as propellers. See how the shape? Now, on the 1985 release of the Vietnam Hercule bird, it was a 4-pitch blade. It was a Curtis blades you use on there. It was 4-bladed. The detail of this thing is exceptional. You guys again, you can pause your computer and study this through. This model cost me about, I don't know, about $114. So after 40 years, it went up about $50, $64 in 50 years, 40 years. Yeah, this is nice. I'm going to be building this too. Matter of fact, I might start out tonight maybe. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. I got all kinds of stuff coming away. Okay, this screw here contains your stabilizer, worn turtle parts, pilot's floor, nose undercarriage strut, and also your back cargo doors back there. I don't mean not to take it out of the bags, fellas. I got a very bad habit of losing parts. Every time I move for the bag, part could fall off. You don't even know it's there. And pretty soon, someday you hear a crunch. What the hell is that? You look up. Oh my God! I came out of my Hercule bird. Shit. So, please excuse me for not taking them out of the bags. This is the last screw here. Well, I got more screws to take out. Yeah, this last screw here. I think it's a screw here. What's this part? Oh, okay. I lied to you. I got 2 screws. I didn't even lie to you. This is a white lie. Okay, the last screw here contains the wings and the other tops of your horizontal stabilizers. No, that's your rudder. Here's the other fuel tanks on here. You got your fuel tanks here, because the other fuel tanks are inside the fuselage halves. So this screw contains all your wings, your rudder, fin, your wheels, and more internals parts that go inside the fuselage. Wheel wells too. There it is. Lastly, the transparencies. You got your windows port, your window ports, and you got your windscreen. All in this little baggie right here. I like that. I like to see these things in a baggie because it's protected. Because it don't take much to scratch these transparency pieces out of there. Because I can remember those things very beefy. You're not going to crack that. You got to watch out for transparencies and trumpeters, Ming, Hong Kong models, border models, because they make the best clear parts you've ever seen in your life. They don't take much. All you take is a little torque. If you handle it the wrong way, you can see a real fine fatigue stress, a stress fracture. Looks like spider webbing. So you got to be very careful. That plastic is very tender to that. This stuff here, you can throw it away and step on it and be okay. But don't do that, please. So that's what they give you for your transparency parts. You got your, I know all these go here. These go inside your front of your glazings in front of your cockpit. But down below, you got windows down here, which actually these things are viewports. They can see the observation. They can observe the parts of the airplane with those things. You'll see them on there. Okay, that's about it, guys. I thought that was a 1/72nd scale. I went and looked at that thing and said, hey, that's a 1/48 scale. I said, well, I looked at the price. It was $114. It was $122 when out the door, tax and all. I saw on eBay they had one for $90. $30 shipping fee on it. They didn't include the tax. I said, screw it. I'd go to a hobby shop and get one. And I did. $122. With the loveliness I got right here. Saved myself some shipping and everything else. So when you're in eBay getting plastic and stuff, guys, you got to be very, very, very careful and conscientious of what you're dealing with. Because what gets you nowadays, I heard my phone ring a little while ago. Okay, yeah. I got distracted with that phone. I thought I heard the phone ring a while ago. I forgot what I was saying a while ago. Like I say, the shipping gets you. I think some of those guys really jack you up just to capitalize. And then they're worth fool money enough to do it. You got to watch out on eBay. You got to be careful what you're dealing with because, and now I remember what I was talking about. Is because sometimes you get these kits, you're missing stuff out of it. If they're sealed, that's fine. I mean, you got to have a trained eye. You got to have a rodeo with it before. For example, when I bought these, they're 100% complete. These things are a pain in the ass, I'll tell you. I like this. That's what I was raised with. These things here, you got to have a phone nowadays, guys. You got to have a phone. Okay, like I say, you got to have a trained eye, like these parts are all exploded views. And I looked at them because I can tell I built them before. That's 100% complete. And the owner that had it, it says, it's 100% complete. I found out the guy that sold that to me, that came from his grandfather's collection. So these are pretty old kits, 1957 kits. I think I made a buck few of those in Milcall. Okay, I got the hop on the D47. I got this thing all ready to be painted. It took a long time to mask this thing down. So I'll probably start painting on this tomorrow. I worked on the C141 starter after I got the horizontal stabilizer. I got that done. What I'm talking about, I'll bring it to show it to you. And right in this area here, I'm going to add a little sheet styrene in there. Don't want to use filler. When you got a gap that's about 2 to 3 millimeters, you got to put in sheet plastic into it. Yep, sheet plastic will fill it in. This old vacuum form job's come better than I hoped it would. That thing is 42 years old, 43 years old. The plan says it was 1981. Hell, it's longer than that. 44, 45 years. I don't know, who knows. All I know is I was a lot younger back then than I am now. Okay, that's the guy shaking. I'm going to try to get the final reveal for the Helldiver tomorrow. Get that out of the way. It won't take too much longer to me finish up that Lancaster over there, but to me, that's my complementary build I got going on. Just got to finish the decals out of the turrets and it's finished. Then I'll probably get started on that new Hong Kong model 148 scale Lancaster. Might get a Lancaster group build going on. With me, anything's possible. All I know is my mojo's coming up. I'm feeling a lot better health-wise, taking my pills, and good. My brother's getting good. He goes to chemo tomorrow, and he'll probably be coming home. So I got this place all shipshape for him. I got his room all ready for that care. I don't want him to go, so Mike ain't going home. He's staying with me. Because I don't want no nurses tending you out there at that place. They get a little bit too nosy, Mike. I want to tell you a story about nurses. When they come in your house like that, they see something wrong with you like that. They know they can't handle it. They'll get some kind of a social worker and have you put into a nursing home. That's not happening to my brother. It didn't happen to my wife. It's not going to happen to me. It's sure ain't going to happen to my brother. Never happened to my mother. Never happened to my dad. I know what nursing homes are. Them places they're houses of death. Nursing homes are houses of death. Every bed you sleep in is a deathbed. Somebody's died in that rack right there. And they treat you like third class passengers in the RMS Titanic. They regard you as cattle. They don't care. My wife, when she went to Walnut Creek for therapy 2 weeks, I don't want her going there. I've seen them coming there. They don't even take care of these people. They don't. They take your Social Security check and coming in. That's room and board, kids. That's room and board. That's how they look at it. They're not kosher there. They don't care. I got one of these people. I want to tell you something, guys. You listen to me good. One of these days, you guys are going to get old. Who's going to take care of you? What comes around goes around. You'd be in a place just like this. You'd be sleeping in an empty bed by yourself. You think about that now. Now life will years will creep by you so fast you can't swim. They kind of looked at me and like, what's this guy talking about? So that's why I told him. I got my wife on anyway. I don't. The nursing homes are horrible. They're no. You got to have a moral compass. You got to stay home and take care of your family. My brother's my family. You stay with me, Mike. You got your dog here. You're here. I can watch you. I can take care of you. I can work and take care of my business too. So, like I said, guys, I'm very, very honored each one of you for your wonderful candor and prayers because it's working. It's already worked for my brother. He's getting better now. Hell, we just had a video call about 3 hours ago. You know, it's about 10 minutes to 2 now. I got a big day tomorrow. Yeah, and he was good. They treat him like a king in that VA. They do. They look at us vets as gods. They know that because they understand one thing, and what for us vets, America today would be a lampshade. I guarantee it would be. And people say, "What's this lampshade business you talk about?" Well, don't you guys ever read your history, which you don't teach no more? I tell this kid I had to educate this kid at work one time. No, and I told him, "You know what a lampshade is? You know what the Nazis did to the Jewish people when they took them to death camps? They skinned them. They had one guy they didn't like. They said, I don't like that guy. I'm going to kill him. And after they kill the guy, they skin him. And they make lampshades out of it. They make purses and stuff out of dead skin. Yeah. Now you talk about inhuman, subhuman stuff. That's what a lampshade is. You don't learn that in school, do you? Okay, just rambling, guys. I'm just in a rambling mood, and lonesome one thing, And it's my way of me just enjoying myself in the way of just making videos for you guys. Okay, enough of that jazz. I think you guys heard enough of that mess. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for your wonderful views and candors and the comments. And that wasn't much of an inbox to do, but I think you guys got the picture of what you're dealing with to get that kid. If you got one, build it because I'm going to build that. I'm thinking about working on that probably tomorrow. So, like I say, when I first opened up the kit, it says this is nothing but a deja vu job. This is 1985 Testors kit. This was reboxed by Italeri. And that's what they did. Italeri bought all the tester molds out. I think Italeri and Testors are the same. I think they are. They're the same company. So anyway, only thing that's different with that kit is propellers. So those of you, this model, this Herky Bird could be made into an A model or a B model. Easy. All you gotta do is get yourself some B36 props. We'll make 3-bladed props, and paint it some anti-glare, anti-fouling paint stuff like fluorescent red, fluorescent orange for nodal sound, the South Pole, stuff like that. Or make a Vietnam gunship out of it. But right now, I'm gonna make that thing like the way it is out of the box. It's gonna be 21st century. It's a nice kit. It goes together very well. Cause I remember I had no fit issues on that thing. It's a lot of room in that thing. I mean, you really can, like I say, all the aftermarket parts you got out there, Jesus, you can spice that up like Old Spice shaving lotion. You really can make that thing smell and look good. And yeah, and plus you get some armor out there, 148 scale, which there is out there. You can buy yourself some trucks, tanks, or something, or there's all kinds of artillery stuff out there according to scale. I think you can be able to get. Yeah, Herky Bird does. Hercules and the B-52 is the oldest airplanes in the history of this world that are still in operation. The B-52 came out in 1952 and is still going strong. The Herky Bird came out in 1954, 1953. It's still going strong. You know why? It's a beautiful airplane. It's proven itself. It can do anything. Anything. The only limit to that airplane is the person who's flying it or it's designed what it's supposed to be, what it can't do. Okay, I'm out of here, boys. I got a big day tomorrow. I gotta go down there and take care of some business, my brother. And I'm gonna work on that Hercule, and I'll start working on the get that B-47 painted up. It won't take long on that. Yeah. So that's what I got going, guys. I got a lot of models coming your way. Like I say, my job's not done yet. When I get done building models, that's my job is done. Right now, I got a little piece of life. I'm gonna start building like crazy. I'm gonna have some fun. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models signing off. God bless you all. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused and drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Say your prayers, please. Say your prayers. And thank you again for all your wonderful candor in your comments, guys. I love you fellows. You guys are great. You're my family. And I got to make my family happy. Happy family, happy boy. That's me. Okay, I'm out of here. Stay focused for the final reveal for the SP2C Helldiver 132nd scale by Affinity and PH Models. I'll have shaking for you tomorrow, guys. God bless you all. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models signing off. God bless you. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, boys. Bye, fellas.